Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So thank you for everyone who's subscribed to my channel. Now I reached 5,000 subscribers. I'm so happy and I hope that you enjoy my video and will keep supporting my YouTube channels. I do this video because I think after a while people kept asking me about like suggestions and advice on transitioning and stuff like that. I want to say that if you're going to ask me about medications or what should you take, I will not answer that. I already have video that what I'm taking, that's what I'm taking, but I'm not going to tell you what you should take because you should see a doctor. Today's topic is about like when did I realize that I'm transgender and what's my story and when did I actually transition. So get started. So the first question is like, when did I know that I'm different? Like, okay, when I was younger, I don't know that I'm different. So like, when did I know that I'm not like other normal boys? I knew that I was different since I was like very young. I would say like 3 to 4, because like I started like to play with my sister. Like I want to dress up, I want to like getting my sister stuff. So I see pictures back then, that's when I wore skirts and things like that. So yeah, I kind of remember a little bit from like when I was like 4 or 5, like one difference. And then I think when I was in middle school, I learned that I was different. Like I didn't know what I was until I think grade 4. That's when I actually realized that okay, I'm not a boy. So I would start expressing myself, my femininity, a lot, and I like at school, at home, and everything. So like my mom noticed and like a lot of people noticed. So I joined like a lot of stuff in school and I have friends who like trans and gay and things like that. So my mom, I think at the age of 10, she took me to see a shrink, have me like go through the process, and then the shrink came out with the results that I'm like deviating born gender. So my mom was okay. So she has like a professional opinion that I'm not a boy. So she was like a little bit upset. She's trying to fix me. Like she's trying to fix me. So like at the age of 10 and then at the age of 12 or 13, she moved me to the school. She thought that if I moved school, then I would be better. Like I would change environment and I would not like, it's like I'm not acting as feminine. So like I'm not acting feminist before, which I kind of like that. I didn't express myself at the new school right away because I was scared of like new environment and stuff like that. So after I was there for a year, then I tried to like make friends with a lot more same gay friends, like trans friends. Now like they all gay and trans, so like we're still friends. So then that's when I also start expressing myself again. And then my mom start trying to prevent me, like trying to call my teacher like, oh, I do this, I do that at home. Like my mom like starts stealing my stuff. Like she starts stealing my clothes, my makeup, my skincare and everything. She started doing that. And then after a while, like that's when I realized like, okay, like I have reasons why I kept bringing my mom up. So like I was like, okay, and then my mom's telling me like I cannot grow my hair because she's not going to support me. When I was like about to graduate my high school, like when I was like 16, 17, I started taking hormones like by myself. So I started buying pills like birth controls and like anti-testosterone. I started taking them. And then after a while, my mom said like, okay, I'm gonna go to university, and like she's not gonna let me like transition. So she said she's not gonna allow me to like grow my hair. So I didn't grow my hair. I was like, when I was in university, I was starting to like know that I was trans, to be like gay. Like at that time I felt like, okay, being like feminine gay, it would be a little bit easier to get accepted and a little bit better to compromise with my mom. So I was doing that for 2 years, right? And then I got selected to go to an exchange program from my university from Thailand to States. So I was an exchange student in Vermont. So I went to Vermont as a boy. Okay, I went to Vermont as a boy, as like super gay. Like I was so super feminine, and I was like a little bit I was comfortable with myself, super comfortable. I went to Vermont, and then I was in this LGBT community with LGBT people. So I started telling them that I'm gay. Like I was like, okay, I didn't actually know what the word transgender means. Like I kind of heard of it, but like I didn't like to care. Like in Thailand, yes, there are like their terms of it, but I feel like we kind of use it interchangeably with the term gay. So it's kind of like you don't actually identify yourself clearly in Thailand unless like you're actually sure, because like so many terms like they used to throw at you, it means bad. I went to Vermont, and then after a while I went, and then like we have like a spring break, so I went to New York and see my friends. So I was there with my friends for like 2 weeks, and then I start realize like, and then like we start talking, and then my friends, like he older, like a lot older, so he started like asking me questions, and like he's like, are you happy with yourself? Because like he said like something about me. I started telling myself that I really wanted to like change and be a girl, and then he was like, are you really happy being a boy? Because like if it's not happy, then it's not happy. That's when I came back and realized like being gay didn't make me feel happy. It didn't make me feel comfortable with my body at all. I feel like I wasn't comfortable with anything about being gay. Like I am okay with being gay in terms of like it's easier to be honest. It's a lot easier. Like you don't have to get like, because like, I cannot change my titles. I cannot change my sex on my passport. So every time you don't need to get the look like, really? Like, are you sure? Like kind of like that. So like it's easier like when you go to like embassy, you go to like everything, you still look like your birth gender, like, so it's a lot easier, and like society kind of accept more gay than transgender. It's the truth, and I feels like it's yeah, being gay is easy. So a lot, that's why I took the route of being gay, and then I realized like being gay didn't make me happy, so I decided to change. That's when I decided that I'm gonna grow my hair and totally change in Vermont, living by myself without knowing anyone, except like I made new friends, which like I feel like they're like the best support ever in my like 20 years back then. Like I feel like if I didn't go to Vermont, I might not ever transitions. Like really, like if I didn't go, I feel like I might not change. Like I think because of the environment, like there's no pressure from my mom except like calling and stuff, like, but like I didn't have that pressure of forcing me not to change. So I changed. So I started growing my hair when I was 20, literally like 10 years, almost 10 years ago, growing out my hair. And then I have my friend sends hormones from Thailand to US. So I have that, and I started taking hormones, and I told my mom like, I'm going to change. Like when you see me back home in the next 6 months, I'm going to be a girl. So like that's when it started. Like I think I had the moment that I realized that being gay not making me happy, which I feel like that's a kind of wake up that a lot of people get when you like knew like okay, this is not me, and I want to be happy with my life, and changing yourself will make that happen home. And then my mom's like not happy. She was like complaining that she sent me away to study abroad, paying for me, and then I came back as something that she didn't want. And trust me, it's still not okay with her, and I come to accept that. I'm like almost 30, so like I'm not complaining. I'm like, it's okay. And then it's okay. After that, I came home. I graduated my university, and then I went to study in the UK for my master's degree. Like, okay, like this is like me. Like I'm happy. Like I feel like the only thing I regretted was like I didn't do it earlier. Like okay, I was like 20. That's kind of early. but people do like 18, say 17 or 16, stuff like that. I feel like I shouldn't have let my mom push me not to do it. I mean, yes, she's supporting me, so I had to, but I feel like if I were able to choose again, I would start it younger, and I would like to be myself faster, which that's kind of like, it depends on times. I feel like a lot of people feel like, I feel like a lot of people feel like, oh, I'm going to transition from like 30, 40, 50, 60s. It's like, it's okay. Like, if you want to do it, just do it. Like, because like from now on, I feel like I'm happy with myself, and like I knew like how it happens, and like one day I get like a wake up call and then you change. I feel like that's what happens with a lot of people, and you should be proud of yourself if like one day you want to change and you want to make yourself and you're like happy. Like after change, I felt a lot happier. Like I'd done a lot of things that I feel like I would have done if I were to be gay. Trust me, I wouldn't. But now, like after changing, I feel a lot more comfortable with my body, myself, that I would be able to do a lot of stuff that like I would never done when I was still gay. So yeah, I think that's pretty much my story. I feel like a lot of people want to know like when did I realize and like how did it happen. So I feel like I hope this story help you realize something. Like maybe like if you're watching this and then you feel like you're not happy and you want to change, I hope you do change one day when you're ready. Like for me, I think because of the environment of living with other LGBTQA people, that made me have the courage to do it. And then I have like a wake up questions from other people, and I was away from my family. Like I was away from everyone, so I don't have to have that awkward moment of like changing from like super short hair to like long hair. Like I still have that like a gap year where I was like away from everyone that I know, and then I changed to be a girl. I feel like that's a break that made me do it and made me comfortable. And if something that you felt the same way, maybe like if you feel like your family's not supporting, my family's not wasn't supporting, then maybe go away a little bit and then change. I think that's my experience, and I feel like that worked for me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my video, and don't forget to give me a like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.